Ada Lovelace, a comprehensive biography. Welcome to our channel Biography Zone, where history comes alive and the minds that shaped our world are brought into the spotlight. Today, we dive into the extraordinary life of a woman who was centuries ahead of her time, a broken bar, a visionary mathematician, a pioneer in computing, and a symbol of what intellect and imagination can achieve when they break free from societal constraints. In a world dominated by men, she envisioned machines that could think. She imagined a future where numbers could dance into poetry, and algorithms could compose symphonies. Her name? Ada Lovelace. Whether you're a student, a tech enthusiast, or someone just curious about the foundations of our digital age, stay with us as we unravel the fascinating journey of the world's first computer programmer. Grab a cup of coffee, relax, and let's explore the story of a woman who saw the future long before the future arrived. Early life and family background. Ada Lovelace, born August to Lord Byron on December 10, 1815, was the only legitimate child of the renowned poet Lord George Gordon Byron and Annabella Milbanke Byron. Her birth took place in London, England, a city that was at the heart of cultural and intellectual movements of the early 19th century. Her father, Lord Byron, was an infamous poet known for his romantic and sometimes scandalous writings, while her mother, Annabella, was an educated and intellectual woman with a passion for mathematics, earning her the nickname Princess of Parallelograms from Byron. However, Ada's parents had a tumultuous relationship. Just a month after her birth, Lord Byron separated from Annabella and left England permanently. Ada never had a personal relationship with her father, who died in Greece when she was 8 years old. Annabella, determined to prevent her daughter from inheriting Byron's perceived recklessness, focused on giving Ada a strict education in logic, mathematics, and science rather than the arts and poetry associated with her father. Education and intellectual growth. From an early age, Ada demonstrated an extraordinary aptitude for mathematics. Her mother ensured she received rigorous training in the subject, hiring prominent tutors such as Augustus de Morgan, a leading mathematician of the time, and Mary Somerville, a respected scientist and writer who introduced Ada to advanced mathematical concepts. Unlike most women of her era, Ada was encouraged to pursue intellectual endeavors, largely due to her mother's influence. Despite the focus on mathematics, Ada remained fascinated by poetry and imagination. She sought to bridge the gap between logic and creativity, often referring to herself as an analyst metaphysician. Her imaginative approach to mathematics would later be crucial in her understanding of Charles Babbage's Analytical Engine. Collaboration with Charles Babbage. In 1833, Ada Lovelace met Charles Babbage, a mathematician and inventor known for designing the difference engine, an early mechanical calculator. Impressed by Ada's intellect, Babbage invited her to study his new project, the Analytical Engine, a more advanced mechanical computing device that laid the foundation for modern computers. In 1842, Ada was tasked with translating an article written by the Italian mathematician Luigi Federico Menabra on Babbage's Analytical Engine. However, Ada went far beyond a simple translation as she added extensive notes and annotations, tripling the length of the original work. In these notes, she formulated what is now considered the first computer algorithm, an explicit set of instructions for calculating Bernoulli numbers. Her insights recognized that the analytical engine could process symbols, not just numbers, anticipating modern computing's broader applications. Ada's notes provided the world with the first real glimpse into the potential of computers. She theorized that machines could manipulate not only numbers but also music, art, and language, a visionary concept not fully realized until the 20th century. Personal life and challenges. In 1835, Ada married William King, who later became the Earl of Lovelace, granting Ada the title of Countess of Lovelace. The couple had 3 children, Byron, Anne Isabella, and Ralph Gordon. While Ada continued her intellectual pursuits, her personal life was marked by health struggles, financial difficulties, and occasional gambling problems. Throughout her life, Ada suffered from various ailments, including severe migraines and digestive issues, which were often treated with opiates, potentially leading to addiction. She also developed a keen interest in gambling, attempting to use mathematical strategies to predict outcomes. Unfortunately, this endeavor led to financial losses and strained relationships with some of her friends and family members. Despite these challenges, Ada maintained correspondence with leading scientists and intellectuals of her time, including Michael Faraday and Charles Wheatstone, reinforcing her reputation as a brilliant mind in mathematical and scientific circles. Legacy and death. Ada Lovelace's life was cut short at the age of 36. She died on November 27, 1852, from uterine cancer, the same illness that had afflicted her father's family. At her own request, she was buried beside her father at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Hucknall, Nottinghamshire, symbolizing an emotional connection she had long sought but never realized in life. Although largely unrecognized in her time, Ada's work gained renewed appreciation in the 20th and 21st centuries. She is now celebrated as the first computer programmer, and her visionary insights into computing's future have cemented her status as a pioneer in the field. The programming language Ada, developed by the U.S. Department of Defense in the 1970s, was named in her honor. Additionally, Ada Lovelace Day, celebrated annually in October, highlights the contributions of women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. Conclusion. Ada Lovelace's legacy extends far beyond her short life. As a mathematician, visionary, and the first to articulate the potential of computing beyond simple arithmetic, she laid the groundwork for the digital age. Her unique ability to combine analytical reasoning with imagination made her a true pioneer. While she faced personal and societal challenges, her contributions to computer science remain invaluable, inspiring future generations of scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. Ada Lovelace's story reminds us that innovation begins with imagination. As the world's first computer programmer, she broke barriers and envisioned a future powered by ideas. Today, her legacy challenges us to think boldly, code ethically, and embrace diversity in science and technology. Let her journey inspire you to explore, question, and create AI, because the future of computing isn't just technical, it's human. Whether you're a student, a teacher, or a dreamer, remember, your ideas matter. Carry forward Ada's vision by building a world where creativity and logic unite, and where every voice has the power to shape tomorrow.